detail, and then it'll be done. It shouldn't be much longer before it's all wrapped up. Big up Fabrizio Romano. He said, I understand Arsenal are now increasingly likely to keep 2007. That's when I started secondary school. Born gem Ethan Nwaneri at the club. New deal almost agreed despite top club's interest. Club sources confirmed plan to get it done. Talks advancing and progressing well, waiting to have it signed. He's been wanted by all of the top teams in the Prem, rightly so. Quality player, 16 years of age. Let's take our time with him. Let him develop. Slow cook him. I genuinely believe him and MLS Myles, by the time they're 18, they'll be in the first team. And I'm not saying they'll be playing week in, week out and things. I genuinely think we have 2 Premier League standard quality players. And I really have high hopes for Koza Dewberry. But as we know, it's not always like that. They've got to work. None of them are ready right now. Keep working hard. And I look forward to seeing Ethan and Myles as first-year scholars. So, yeah, big up to them. Happy that he is staying at the club, man. I mean, I don't know where he ends up long-term. I've seen him play everywhere. You know, for some of you, despite being a schoolboy, you would have seen him play at the under-17s Euros for England, where he showed his goal scoring touch. He can play as a 10, play out wide, play up front. Very good in tight spaces. Good dribbler as well. He's just got an aura about him. I really got a lot of time for Myles as well and Ethan. I really like both of them. And obviously, when you're 16, turning 17, you can play everywhere and stuff. So there's a lot of development he needs to do. And it's not about ability. It's about application. You know, how high can you apply that ability and how long can you do it for? You know, because if he was to play Premier League football tomorrow, for Arsenal, and we've got Champions League on Tuesday and Saturday, there's no good being the best player on the pitch on Tuesday if you're terrible on the Saturday. And I think in this day and age where potential is the biggest buzzword, where if you're someone that's seen as a star at 16, if you're not quite there at 18, the same people that put you on a pedestal call you overrated. Let's see what happens. But again, not signed on the dotted line. Hopefully he commits to signing his scholarship, people. Again, it is somewhere. Where is it? The Athletic spoke on that. Because we're here, we might as well discuss it. He has committed his future to Arsenal. He has signed scholarship terms with Arsenal and agreed a deal for when he turns to get a pro deal of when he turns 17 in March of next year. His schoolboy registration was due to expire tomorrow, people. He did become our youngest Premier League player at 15, really. So lovely to see. Apparently he grew up in Islington, so he's a local lad. And, you know, he made his debut at under 18s level at 14. He's been in the England setup despite technically being a schoolboy. And I genuinely believe he's, you know, he will be an Arsenal first teamer, but it's down to him to go and get that. Again, I know some other people, best talent, you know what happens with these young players. Best talent since Jack Wilshere, Starboy, all of this. I don't doubt any of that. I just think the man's a good player. Let him develop. Leave the man alone, really. So, yeah, big up Ethan, man. Keen to see your development next year as well. And hopefully with the under-18s, we can go all the way and win the FA Youth Cup, having gone, you know, failed essentially at the final hurdle, really, where we got battered against West Ham. So, yeah, big him up. Away from that, though, once again, we've agreed a £105 million deal to sign Declan Rice. The transfer breaks down as an initial £100 million initial fee plus an extra £5 million in potential performance-based add-ons. The structure of the payments are still being discussed between the two clubs, but Rice is now free to discuss personal terms and look at having his medical. So progress, really and truly. It will smash our transfer record. Big up Declan Rice, really and truly. Again, we'll be going over the same things. No one gives a crap what Gary Neville thinks. Mikel Arteta eyes dream Kai Havertz